I drove field cuts through my neighborhood.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fearlessly Authentic. This has got Lucky and
Hola.
Stever. And we have a special guest tonight. We actually have two things that we're going to be covering tonight. So we have one of our own very special ladies, vegan succubus.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. I'm probably only going to be on screen for just this little bit because I don't like being on camera. So
Everybody get your screen grabs in now.
Get the screen grab with the huge
Oh, that's funny. And the lighting in here is awful too. Oh, God. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to like...
Miguel, Lady Alex, Angela.
Let's see if I can see the chat.
Hey, all you people.
Hello.
Kenshwari Kate. Got a bunch of folks in now.
Yeah. Good to see everybody.
Good to see you guys.
Oh, I got the alert. We're up live on Rumble.
Rumble.
It's working.
We're rumbleating.
We are.
We're gonna rumble over to Rumble later.
Yeah, we are. So we're covering two things tonight. We have an action that we want everybody to take part in, and we're gonna hope that you guys are on board with us, and we're gonna take some votes and see where you guys all feel about it. And because we're gonna have some democracy,
Democracy.
and
actual democracy. Does that exist?
Oh no, we'll have democracy now. It'll be slightly less than democracy. Kind of inverted.
And then later on, after this, we are going to be cutting over to Rumble and ODYSEE to watch a documentary. What is the name of it again, Steve?
Time is now.
Yes, and that's with Dr.
It's a bunch of different people. Some nurses from New York and some doctors and some lawyers and some
yeah. So you can just imagine why we are not going to watch it on YouTube.
All the stuff that YouTube doesn't want us to do.
Yes. So, but first, we're gonna Vegan has helped me put together this whole entire segment that we're gonna go into, and I really appreciate that. We're gonna have a tweet storm, right?
Tweet storm.
We're gonna tweet them.
Well,
we're gonna tweet them, and we can Facebook people. We can use Facebook and stuff too. If you guys have Facebook, whatever social media you have, Instagram, whatever. We're just trying to get TikTok, make TikTok videos, like whatever it is whatever social medias you use.
Social mediums.
Yes.
And lodges.
So what are we gonna be talking about though? What are we tweeting storming about? What is so important?
It's so damn important.
Well, we are going to discuss how Congress wants to kill us all, and they are going to, effective March 1st, all additional emergency allotments for federal food assistance, like SNAP, will be ending. It's actually been slowly ending for other states, but it will end for everyone effective March 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Give me 1 second. Share. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that I'm actually sharing it.
Yes. Don't mind the countdown, guys. That was Steve that did this.
I did not. Wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
I might have. But this is how much time we have, everybody. Let's hurry.
Time's ticking.
It just keeps resetting. Why does it keep resetting?
Well, because it's a 60-second timer, and then it starts over. Now you have to hurry. You got to get it done this minute. You have another chance. It's not. It's like it's giving you a chance to have time.
Okay.
It's time in a bottle. I don't know.
So Stever, put together this Google document, which is so fantastically titled Operation Tweetstorm Snap, because it's related to a lot of people losing their food benefits. So I'm just going to scroll quickly through this document so everyone can see how many sources and research has been done for this conversation tonight, and then also the action that we're hoping that we can do. So this first website is the USDA information page, which is about households that are losing SNAP, which is really interesting. This first, section just kind of shows you who is already losing it and has been, which I think kind of adds to the whole incrementalism of state by state, because all of these states that have already been phasing out the additional federal match or assistance from the government to the states for food assistance, it just kind of displays why we shouldn't do ballot initiatives and go state by state for like actual necessities, like food and healthcare and housing and education and climate justice and all kinds of things that shouldn't be done state by state, because those are basic needs for everyone.
I wish Applejack was here, because earlier today he tweeted something like, do you think ballot initiatives are good for, doing things or whatever? And this would have demonstrated like exactly why they're not great for doing things.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting conversation earlier today. And if Applejack's not in here, we should just end the stream right now. And
that's true. I was thinking the same thing, but
F it. Just kidding.
He'll be here eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure. So this page, which is, like I said, everything is linked in here, and at the end of the stream, we'll share this, or the end of this conversation, excuse me, we'll share this Google document because it's actually an open public one. So all of us here in the Burritonian community can contribute to it if you're interested in helping with it. But this first site, like I said, is just the USDA website that's talking about the reduction in SNAP benefits. So there's a Q&A down here. Some of it's really just like canned responses from the government, just bullshit answers. But some of it is informative, which led me to this next page, which I will click on it, but it doesn't on the computer for some reason let me just say or open a file. It's making me save it. So I already saved it. And this is what the website shows. Right here, it says resource type, infographics, resource material, print version, and then related information, which takes you back to the previous page. But this is the actual graphic. And it reads, recent changes to SNAP benefit amounts. Beginning in March 2020, USDA approved states to provide SNAP households with extra pandemic-related SNAP benefits, known as emergency allotments, or EA. Since then, a variety of state and federal changes have impacted SNAP benefit amounts, as shown in the timeline below. Down here, the colorful timeline.
It's not showing all of that.
Oh, crap. I think because I did... Okay, hold on.
You have to hit stop, share, or whatever, and then you have to reshare. It does that to us, too.
Sorry, everyone.
No. Probably caught it.
Can I do entire screen? Screen one. There, we'll do that. Let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Perfect.
So what I just read aloud is this first sentence or two sentences up here. So the first bullet point, by law, EA or emergency allotment benefits will end for all states by March 2023. So that's effective on Wednesday, March 1st. However, 17 states already ended emergency allotments. Again, a great example as to why life-saving benefits should not be left up to the states to decide. States and territories are listed below by the final month that the benefits included emergency allotments. Second bullet point, the 2021 Thrifty Food Plan reevaluation and annual SNAP cost of living adjustments, which we'll get into, bolstered SNAP benefits to support a nutritious diet reflective of today's food costs. You know, like the soaring inflation that we've experienced.
Yeah,
and
and
the
they
third bullet
haven't.
point.
And so that they're taking away. They recognize that that people are able to eat a more nutritious diet, reflective with the food costs when they increase the SNAP benefits. And so they recognize that. Like they're like, yes, we acknowledge that happened, and we're still going to take it away.
Yeah, shocker. So third bullet point, approximately half of SNAP households also receive Social Security and or Supplemental Security Income Benefits, also known as SSI. Therefore, the Social Security Administration annual COLA, stands for cost of living, resulted in a higher income for many SNAP households, which may have lowered their SNAP benefits. So, like I said, we'll get into the cost of living because it's absolutely ridiculous. But this graph timeline shows when states started ending the emergency allotments. And the emergency allotments vary by household size, how much extra they get. So people who apply for food assistance in their state, they qualify for a basic level dollar amount in that state that the state is budgeted to give you based on your income and needs, and etc. And this is the federal government giving additional money on top of it. Now they're going to be taking that away. So at minimum, households who were on food benefits were getting at least an additional $95 per month boost, which broken down into 4 weeks isn't a whole lot of extra money, but if you're thrifty and smart with how you buy, you can still get really healthy food. Yeah, it does really help. And then, larger families.
It can be a difference between like being able to afford something organic and not being able to afford something organic. You know what I mean? Like that buffer, that difference of being able to make a healthier choice as opposed to something like, oh, I guess I have to settle for this. You actually can get something that is, more nutritious and healthier for your family.
Absolutely. But this timeline shows the states that already started refusing the additional dollars from the federal government. And it started off with March 2021, Idaho started refusing it. May 2021, North Dakota. June 2021, Arkansas. July 2021, Montana, Florida, Nebraska, South Dakota. So on and so forth.
Wait, is it a political map? Is this political? Because that looks awfully political.
I mean,
those states look awfully political. Like, what are they red states? Because I mean, that's what this looks like to me. It looks like it starts out with the states that are more red denying benefits to the people or libertarian leaning. You know what I mean? Like that's a fact.
Yes, that is correct. Shit. A very astute assessment is a lot of these states that very early on refused or rejected the additional dollars from the federal government are typically red states, and also states that don't necessarily have ballot initiative opportunities. So a lot of the same people that would be left out if we didn't have nationalized healthcare, if we didn't have, nationalized climate justice or housing or all of these things, they would definitely be left behind.
And this is an excellent tip that Kate pointed out. And in addition to SNAP helping people buy food, when used at farmers markets, people can get double their SNAP dollars towards local farm market shopping, and farmers get double dollars for SNAP spenders.
That's very true. We
and
have
it's
that.
beneficial actually to your community. It's not this helps the economy. I mean, it would be better if people had something like a thriving wage where they didn't have to rely on things like SNAP benefits. That would be better. You know what I mean? If the corporations directly pay the people how they should, and people actually got Social Security that they should, and they should, get the amount that they should, so they could have a thriving wage and be part of the community and not feel like, like they're a burden or having to scrape together. That would be amazing. But the actual fact is that every SNAP dollar brings back to your community. I believe it was $1.75 or $1.70. Like, it almost doubles in the community because it increases jobs. There's more people spending. It helps your local economy. Benefits like this aren't a negative. They don't have a negative impact on your community.
Correct. Absolutely. Not to mention the fact that people are actually being fed and not starving out in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, people get to eat, especially kids. You know what I mean? I always worried about kids and their developing brains,
The thing about,
or the vulnerable. You know what I mean? That's who uses SNAP benefits. The people that are vulnerable enough to use them.
The thing about buying stuff at farmers markets, yes, it can be pricey, but certain things like certain vegetables and stuff like that you can buy from them cheaper. And they make out better. Everybody wins in that situation if you just go there and buy it from them instead of giving your money to the Stop and Shop or whatever. You know what I mean? Or the fucking Costco. It's better for your community because it's right there. You're putting that money right back in, right down the road. I think if everybody adopted that, how could it fail? You know what I mean? Oh, you see a farmer's market that does okay. It fucking blows up fast. There'll be fucking hundreds of vendors there in a fucking minute. You know what I mean? They'll start with like 10 or 15 and then boom, it's huge because everybody needs to sell their stuff and people are farming, people want to grow stuff. I want to grow stuff. I'll sell what we don't need. We'll give away the rest of it, whatever. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Okay. So this is, like I said, just a timeline. And again, it is linked in this document. So if anyone is interested in helping participate in this upcoming tweet storm, please do so. So what we're wanting to do, cost of living, that's what I wanted to talk about because this is ridiculous. And I'll keep this in here as well. So there was a cost of living adjustment, and this is Social Security recipients and SSDI, people on disability, things like that, was increased by 8.7%, which was the largest increase to Social Security in 40 years. And because of that, it went into effect as of January 1st, 2023. Because of that, their food benefits will be cut down drastically. And it says right here, let's see. I think I put, here it is, yes. Under the Q&A for the USDA website. However, all impacted households will experience a net gain. As the adjustment increases Social Security benefits more than it decreases the SNAP benefits. But here's the thing. I'll use my mom as an example. She gets $400 a month in Social Security. An increase of 8.7% is only $34.80. That increase, that's per month, that increase of $34.80 could actually make it so she no longer qualifies to receive food assistance. So when they say it's a net gain, they're like, oh, you got more money in your pocket, so you don't need as much food. Since you got that money, you can spend it on food. But in reality, it's really just going to hurt like the people who are even more in need of these benefits, which is just disgusting in my opinion. I don't know if you guys have thoughts on that.
Yeah, food is more expensive, so we'll give you less money to buy it.
Yeah.
That's the logic right there. You're totally poor, so we're gonna make it so you're poorer.
And we're also not gonna like make the wages where, you know what I mean, if you're working, you know, you shouldn't even have to be like working. It shouldn't be that on Social Security, you know, the money that like most people put into, and you have to put into so much or you don't get any benefits. Like that's our money. What if all that money accumulated in a bank for years? What would we have? You know what I mean? No, the government gets to deny it to people and selectively give people the benefits, and then they get to do this kind of thing. And this is how they jumble it around, and they muddy the waters in this way. And they make it like, oh well, we'll increase this benefit, which will kick people off of this other one over here. And we'll just focus on the positive that we're increasing this benefit, and we won't talk about the fact that that in turn made everybody cut off of, you know, this other benefit that they were getting. You know, it's just, this is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
It is. The acceptable standards that have come into play, you know, over this course of, say, you know, just look at it for 70 years of just constant inflation all this time. And the wages have never like really kept up in any sort of way to make it make sense. But meanwhile, they just take away more from the people who have the least, like every turn. That's the mode, you know, like, oh, well, fuck you guys, because you're too lazy to go get a job, or you whatever, you know, I don't care, you're disabled or whatever, fucking you can't do this, you can't do that. So I don't feel guilty about taking away you having a you know, at least a decent existence and being able to eat and you know, have food.
Yeah, like
it's a fundamental thing. It's not
a fancy car.
Exactly.
It's not like, you know, your benefit is a fancy vehicle, right, or, you know, a vacation.
For my fucking monthly benefits. You know, it's like we're talking about an extra fucking $40 a fucking month, you asshole.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with the country that focuses on meritocracy. You know, your only value is based on what you contribute, and that's just absolutely asinine. Everyone is valuable. They are all existing. They deserve dignity and life. I should have read this whole paragraph, though. The latest data available pre-pandemic, indicate that nearly 47% of SNAP households receive Social Security benefits. So I would imagine that number is higher now. Because a lot of people during the pandemic decided to go ahead and take early retirement because they didn't want to deal with the bullshit of being a quote unquote essential worker and
being sick or whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever your reasoning was.
We can't get into too many.
Everything is upside down, so let's just change it all right now based on what we fucking are, you know, happened 3 years ago, instead of just reacting to right now, where they would probably see it the opposite way and be like, well, if we gave everybody a little bit more, then everybody would probably be okay. Kind of, you know, all the kids could eat, you know?
Yeah, it would be nice if they just didn't take it away. You know what I mean?
Do you remember when they were celebrating lifting half of impoverished children out of poverty?
Yeah.
It's like, so what about the other half? Just fuck those kids?
And now they're gonna make everybody go back into poverty.
Yeah, don't worry.
Now they're just gonna return it.
The other half is, you know, the other foot is dropped. They never do anything they say they're gonna do that way.
Their shoe is dropped.
The other shoe.
Not foot.
Their foot.
Is their foot dropping off their body?
Well, we're fucking poor. We ain't got no shoes, so it's a foot.
So, but how did we like get to this point? You know, like what got us here? Why are these benefits being taken away from us after being given to us? And so I did some research into like the actual legislation and the votes that were taken. And I'm just going to say that these policies, these additional benefits that people received in regards to not only SNAP food benefits, but also healthcare, because Medicaid was expanded with a federal match to states. So a lot more people who previously didn't qualify for Medicaid in their state now did because of the pandemic. And the, oh my gosh, I have it listed in here. Bear with me here for just a second. I think it was 60. Oh, maybe I didn't list it in here. It was a bill that was passed in March of 2020, and it was to provide additional assistance for families. How do I not have that in here? Where the hell did I put that?
Where in the hell?
Pasted it. Yeah, I must not have pasted it, but let me see if it's in this one. I might be able to.
Which one is it that you needed?
It's the one that's
I'm
not
just going to
pasted.
go here really quick.
Is it the benefit change?
Oh, no, here it is. So in March of 2020, Congress enacted the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. And that's what gave expanded Medicaid, expanded food benefits, and a lot of other things were included in that to help people get through, the pandemic. And it was introduced by a Democrat. It passed with flying colors back in March of 2020. Remind you, Trump was still in office then. And now, in December of 2022, in the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023, the Democrats decided to go ahead and just, take these away from us. These additional benefits. Mind you, inflation isn't really changing. A lot of people are still or have been continuously sick because of, getting COVID or what have you. So this was introduced by Gerald Conley, who is a Democrat in Virginia. And this is the Consolidated Appropriation Act, which actually takes away those benefits. It is ending food benefits as of March 1st, 2023, and is ending healthcare benefits to be phased out for all of the states by the end of 2023, starting in May of this year. And so they were all included inside this. And it was approved overwhelmingly by the House. I put some notes in here. HR 2617 passes the 117th Congressional House on December 23rd, 2022. 9 Republicans crossed party lines, including my representative, Jamie Herrera Butler, who is a Republican in the 3rd Congressional District of Washington State. She crossed party lines to vote yay to end these benefits, but AOC voted nay, which is kind of crazy to me. I didn't think that she would actually vote nay, but we know we have the rotating hero situation with these politicians. And I have it sourced. Here's the link to how the votes played out. Don't care. And it says statistically notable votes. Like, it's showing these Republicans who voted yay, and the one nay is AOC right here. The only Democrat that voted against it. Wow. Which I thought was really interesting because, again, she knew it was safe to vote nay on this, that it would not impact the bill from passing. So again, the whole rotating hero/villain situation.
Yeah, this is your turn to take one. Like, this is it.
We'll allow you to do this vote. Yeah. And then in the Senate, several amendments, once it passed the House, it was sent to the Senate. In the Senate, several amendments were rejected and then also agreed to. So there was a bunch of different changes that they made, which we know happens in the Senate. And then ultimately, they ended up voting on it. And sorry, this is taking so long for these things to load. In the end, the bill passes the Senate with every opposing vote from Republicans. So all of the nays were Republican votes in the Senate. And the Democrats supporting the end of emergency allotments for SNAP. So it passed with flying colors in both the House and the Senate, thanks to the Democrats. So they gave us these additional benefits, and now they're taking them away from us. Before the midterms, they wanted to, before the new Congress took over, they pushed this through to get it done. I think that's really gross, in my opinion. I don't know what other people feel about that, but here is the record of the votes. How they played out.
Your wiener slinging wearing guy is here.
Oh, my wiener slinger.
Wiener slinger.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Like all my girls know when I hear.
Oh. You're so funny. And then Biden signed it into law without, of course, giving a shit that he would.
And like, I really didn't hear much about this.
Hell no, you wouldn't hear much about this.
I didn't hear much about this. I didn't hear much about, like, I don't know if other, independent media is covering this. I hope so. I hope that this is everywhere, all across independent media, especially people talking about, the same kind of issues that we talk about and like for the people, because this should be everywhere. Everybody should be blasting this out there. And I really hope that you guys in the chat will tell me that you watch other shows that have been covering this. Please, please, please. Or please bring them this information, because it's just, this is astronomically like I'm just blown away. Like,
it just sneak shit right by.
Yeah, like everyone should be covering this. This affects so many people. This affects so many people in our communities. So many of us are, are struggling and, rely on these kind of benefits. Oh.
What's crazy to me is like, this is the vote that they did right before taking their winter break. So December 22nd. The House voted on it, sent it to the Senate, then they sent it back, House approved it, sent to Joe Biden. So between the 22nd and the 23rd is how this went down right before Christmas. And then
Merry
Joe
Christmas,
Biden
everybody.
signed it on December 29th. Happy holidays.
Year,
well, we're hopefully going to make everybody get this on their minds and bring this to everybody's attention. This is that is our goal of tonight and why we're covering this. So Applejack and Leanna are both saying that nobody's talking about this, and Applejack said this is the first show covering this.
Yeah, we have to make sure everybody covers it.
And we need to put pressure, please. All the shows that you watch, I don't care what their affiliation is, whether like they get along with other people or not. This is about the people that need this. This is about the fact that people are going to be starving. Children are going to be starving. People are going to be skipping meals. People are losing health care. And this is extremely important. This is I mean, like, bringing attention to this is huge in mutual aid.
Yeah.
Because remember, mutual aid doesn't always have to be like financially, like financial. Like it doesn't always have to be that. We can give each other mutual aid by bringing attention to huge issues like this that are going to affect, like, what, how many people? Millions, billions?
Oh, yeah.
Countless amount of people that we don't know, people that have ideologies from every background are going to be affected by this. The people that voted for Trump, the people that voted for Biden, the people that didn't vote for either. It doesn't matter. People are going to be affected. And that's what matters, is that we are putting this information out there and we get this out to everybody. This is mutual aid, bringing this information. That's why we do what we do. We don't, we don't financially benefit from putting all the information out there that we do. We don't have that. We don't have it like that.
Yeah,
but
education is an important part of mutual aid.
Yeah. This is how we bring our mutual aid. This is what we do. This is what we bring to the table. And please, just whatever other shows that the people that please, we have to spread the word. And we're going to be showing you guys exactly where you can get this information. and what we're asking everyone to do. And we're not asking anybody for anything financially. We are not asking anybody to open their wallets. We are asking you guys just to take some action with us and do a mutual aid action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to read this little tiny bit that was part of the signature for HR 26 again, which is the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023. And that's the portion of that bill was to remove the assistance granted by the federal government, which includes taking Medicaid from, I think it's like 14 million people, and then also taking food stamps, additional food stamps from people
This
while
is
we have
heartbreaking.
inflated food costs in this country. Yeah. But
This
it's
is
interesting, this
absolutely
statement. It says, making consolidated appropriations for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023, and for providing emergency assistance for the situation in Ukraine and for other purposes. But you know what? Screw all the Americans losing their health care and their food benefits, and I'm sure a plethora of other safety net services that were ramped up in 2020 for the pandemic. It's really just disgusting.
Fucking.
Yeah, they put everybody into the position of needing this assistance by the way that things were shut down, the way that, you know what I mean? We can't go into a lot of the detail because, you know, we're on YouTube right now, but we know what happened, right? We all have lived through this. We've all observed what's happened during this time period. And people have been put into a position where they were relying on the aid even more than normal. But no, it's going to Ukraine.
Yeah.
I'm freaking.
Doesn't that make you
I don't
feel good?
When's the break? When have people had enough?
I don't know. I really don't. And you know what? I searched Twitter, like I did hashtag snap, hashtag food stamps, just to try and see what organizations are really talking about this. And I didn't find a whole lot, honestly. I found the Rhode Island Food Bank tweeted about it, that these benefits for the emergency allotments, which was increased to SNAP from the federal government. And it was like a thread that they had to educate people in Rhode Island where they can connect with local food banks. A local news station in New York tweeted about it, PIX 11 News. And then just this random person tweeted about it, not necessarily affiliated with, you know, like an organization or even a governmental organization. I didn't see a lot.
Lynn puts out a lot of stuff. A lot of good information. Just and like, you know, it's a good follow to have on Twitter.
Oh, right on. That's good to know. I did also include links in here for like SNAP data, which breaks it down by like state, age demographic, who's disabled, you know, what their ethnicity is, like all of that. If anyone's interested, I'm really not going to go through it because I don't care who you are. If you need help, you should have it. And then same with Medicaid and CHIP, because CHIP is the Children's Health Insurance Program. That will also be getting some cuts when they cut the Medicaid as well. So there will be some children, either their benefits will be reduced or they will be removed from the program entirely. So it's not just adults that will be impacted by this. And then again, legislation and votes, just like how we got to where we are now. And then some information about Medicaid and CHIP ending as well. There's like 10 different, you know, things to know about what's happening and when. And so I did put into this is done. I should put a check mark there. Start a Google document, which Stever did, and find out how many people in this chat are interested in helping with the tweet storm. Again, it doesn't necessarily just have to be on Twitter. You can use the same hashtags and graphics and everything on any social platform, Facebook, Instagram, Parler, Gab, you know, Mastodon, like whatever the platform is, you can share this information
Whatever, yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We're
just calling it
to help
storm.
yeah, it's just easier.
I don't know
to
what else to call
phrase
it
that way. So graphics also, that would be awesome if we could get some help with graphics for this. And there is here on the first website, they have graphics already designed. But I was thinking like this could be used as a template to add on to it, you know, put like a picture of evil Biden or something like that.
Sure.
But they have like different formats on here, Instagram and Twitter. So, you know, they are sized for those platforms. But there's also a website called Canva, which is really great because a lot of the stuff that's on here is free. So you don't even have to pay to like, you know, design anything. And it's really easy. You just up here in the upper right-hand corner, create design, and it'll show you, you know, options, different styles. If you're doing a presentation for work, if you want it to be square for an Instagram post, a poster, flyers, all different kinds of document.
I've never made a meme.
styles.
I've done it.
Really?
I've never made memes. Yeah, I've never made memes. Has anyone else in the chat like ever like not made a meme? Like who's made memes and who hasn't? Like, because I've never made a meme.
I'm gonna say Little has made a meme.
Let's say if you made memes, put a 1 in the chat.
Mouse has made a meme.
And if you haven't made memes, put a 2.
Miguel.
Well, I better put a 1 in the chat because there's some down here you can see
Definitely
from past campaigns that I worked on, mostly for March Medicare for All, honestly. But one of them that I did for ending direct contract entities, also known as DCEs, essentially just privatization of Medicare. So they're trying to, you know, the federal government covers Medicare for 65 and older, and they're trying to change that to 67, by the way. They are trying to privatize it. So these hedge funds and private equity groups and stuff can come in and take over healthcare. It's disgusting. So grandma and grandpa will be, you know, cutting pills even more.
Make Applejack.
There's one that I made for the DCE. So literally all I do is rip a picture.
Yes.
Is Applejack scamming us?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't believe that Applejack's never made one. I don't believe that.
No, he said he has. He has.
Oh, 1 is has, 2 is not. Okay.
Yes.
My bad.
Yeah, 2 is no.
Then I believe that.
I'm with Lala and Yipper are with me.
That's funny. But it's pretty easy to make.
Anybody else? Because like I see all these 1s from Applejack. Who else has made? If you guys have made a meme, put a 1. If you haven't, put a 2.
If you like ice cream, put 3.
No, you can't. No, that's not.
What's the poll about again? I forgot.
1 means yes, 2 means no. If you've made a meme, it's either yes or a no.
2 or no. Exactly.
No, it's
No.
1 is yes, 2
1
is
is-
no. Stop it.
Yes is 1.
Yipper said 3, so I don't know what that means. That's like
2 is
neutral.
no.
Now they're
3 is I like ice cream. Thank you.
so.
Thank you very much,
What is that website again that you showed? What
Canva.
Oh, it's Canva. CANVA.
Okay.
And it's super easy. You just log in,
Like,
create a login with your email
a lot
and connect
so, like,
it.
a lot of the same on it.
It can come
And
in handy.
we'll give everybody the links to get all this information.
Yeah,
right from
absolutely.
Google.
That's why in
Yeah.
the document
You're
everything
right.
is linked on here. So I have the number 3 on here is put graphics together. 3 to 5 is ideal. Canva is an excellent resource to create graphics, and you can access a lot for free. So it's in here. I would love to know if there's anyone that's in the chat right now that would be interested in either helping with graphics or maybe help write up some tweets so they're like within the character limits, and then also because in that way it makes it really easy for other people to participate in a tweet storm where they can just copy and paste it. And then
so
also
people that don't know like what a tweet storm is, let's explain a little bit more about that too in itself.
Gibber says, I don't understand this. I don't recognize this two-choice system.
Applejack said, I'm interested in vegan. That's
all right. All right.
You want to go vegan, Applejack? You want to go vegan, Applejack? That's what you said? So I wouldn't say that like, I'm not like super knowledgeable about tweet storms and stuff, because there's like super nerdy people that get into the algorithms and like really know that stuff. But what I have learned from participating in past tweet storms is that there's like 2 major rules to it. Let's see if I can zoom this in actually. Hold on. That might be better for everyone who's on like phones and stuff. I do this with Savage Joy so she can see stuff in our meetings.
Nice.
Let's see if I can do 175. Perfect. Okay.
What does Miguel
Is that
say?
a little bit better?
I was goofing.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's even better for me too.
Even better.
Okay, cool. Sorry, you guys. I wish that I'd done that at the beginning. I'm kind of an asshole. Sorry.
All the old people are like, oh, fuck you. I'm not getting my glasses. Damn it.
Yeah, and then I just realized people who are on their phone, like trying to see this little tiny text, that's probably not helpful. Sorry, everyone, but I promise all the links are in here. So if you have questions, we can share it with you. Yes. But there's 2 main rules to tweet storms. One is that a tweet can only contain 2 hashtags, because when there's a bunch of people tweeting the same thing out, the algorithm thinks that you're a bot or you're spamming if you have more than 2 hashtags in it. So it's really important that we just decide what the 2 hashtags are going to be, so we all are using the same ones, because that's how you get more people's eyes on it and possibly trending. It's not easy to get something trending. You'd have to have like a bunch of people doing this and consistent for like at least an hour, really putting in a lot of work to get it trending. But the second rule is that you have to have at least 3 typed words. So I put an example in here. A lot of people will do like hashtag free Assange, and then they'll add pass it on. So that's really typically the most common way for people who are doing like tweet storms and don't really want to type out a bunch of stuff. They'll just do, you know, hashtag climate justice, pass it on, hashtag whatever, pass it on. So it's super easy to do that if you want, but it does have to contain 3 typed words. So those are really the only 2 that are the main rules that I'm aware of. There may be others. If people in the chat know of them, please share, because it'll just make everything a little easier.
We're going to vote on which ones we want to use. I came up with this one, the SOS for Snap.
SOS for Snap, that's a pretty good
one. I like that. I'll add that on.
I just thought of that now. I'm like, oh, that would be, you know what I mean? Because like this is an emergency. Like people need this. And so
I actually have 2 things that I was thinking we could kind of vote on. Because when you do these types of things, you have to have a call to action. So you can't just like bitch about something. You have to have like what you're asking them to do. So part of what I'm looking for is if anybody in the chat wants to help with also writing scripts, because we can call the White House. Super funny thing is that they only accept calls on Tuesday through Thursday between 11 and 3 p.m. Eastern. So you can't, if you call on a Monday or a Friday, or you call outside of those hours to the White House, you won't even be able to like leave a message. They don't even turn those on. Isn't that crazy?
That's so weird. It's so
I think it's hilarious. Yeah, especially during the work week. It's only Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that you can call while you're at work. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come on.
Those are like the busiest times for most people.
Do you think they get voicemails like, oh, the president's napping, I'll call him back later or whatever, like goofy shit, you know? Like, what do you mean?
He's taking his dementia medicine.
Yes.
He's
not feeling himself.
I don't think so. But there's also a form on the website. Here, I'm sorry, this is like all over you guys.
Miguel said, "Oh snap!" That's a good one too.
Yeah, oh snap would be a good one too.
Hell yeah, easy to remember.
I like the SOS for snap.
I do too.
Like
I like that
because it's like, you know,
but we need
just
two.
Like setting
we
out
need two tweet storms or two hashtags. I apologize. Here's also
you can't fix stupid.
Yeah, we can't fix stupid. I don't know if that's gonna work. That's a good hashtag though.
I don't think you can have the apostrophe in it, but I like where you're headed, Snow.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think, because like it's the apostrophe, or like you want to make it easy enough for people to actually remember it, to do it, you know what I mean? And that's why we'll have the information, you know, all together. But like, yeah,
I'm following little.
So there's also a submission form, but it does require like a lot of information. So it's asking, like, it's mandatory to put in your email, it's mandatory to put in your phone number, your street address. So a lot of people are kind of deterred from that. Typically, more seasoned activists and stuff will use this form because they don't give a shit who has their information. But some people who are more apprehensive of like sending a direct message to the White House, you know, like if you call, you could totally just block your number, dial *67, and then call the White House and leave a ranting voicemail for them. I'm not saying they wouldn't track you down with Secret Service, but this is a little bit more invasive doing the form. But it is an option for those who don't like to
but
call
it's something, if you are more phone shy or you don't feel comfortable like doing that, then that is a way to do it. And we're not telling anybody to do anything. Don't do anything threatening. Don't make any, you know what I mean? Like,
don't do anything.
Keep it to how, like, so where it's going to actually hopefully have an impact.
Right. And like Applejack was like, he was going to call and leave a message for Mr. Biden to see if Mr. Biden would ask out Angela on behalf of Applejack.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that was really sweet. Mr. President, can you ask out this girl on the interweb for me?
Oh my God.
And they'd be like, sure, I'll get you an ice cream.
That's creepy.
Little
okay.
Girl. What?
There's a lot of ideas in the chat. I'm digging this. Make Congress.
Some good ones. Make Congress live on Snap. I like that. It's a little case sensitive, you know. It's a little long in the
yeah.
So really we need to have a call to action. So I don't know if anybody has recommendations on what would be a good call to action for this, like asking them to reverse policies that hurt people, asking them to hold a special session and pass through legislation that will reverse this particular removal of food benefits and healthcare benefits. Make Snap great again. Oh my God.
I know. What are we gonna do? Can we only use two?
Yeah, you can only use two on this one. And I think that what we would like to do in the future, I think we should do the end of Medicaid and CHIP expansion as well, because that's coming to an end. So it would be nice if there's one that is specific to food stamps and then another one that we can reuse in the future. For example, there's some that have been thrown out previously.
Oh God, I almost
that's not accurate information, Applejack. And I know that you're smart enough to know that.
Yes.
So we got I thought of Biden at first, you know, because he's the president. But it really was Congress who initiated this, and then he just signed it into Congress. So barbaric Biden, bare bones Biden, just kind of funny.
I like that one because it's like BBB, you know what I mean? Like it's just Build Back Better as bare bones Biden. We could that would be a good one, I think, for healthcare too, because you know what I mean. Like he's bringing us down to the bare bones.
Where's my free government shoes?
We're dying.
I like that one.
What?
Oh my gosh, we don't need any more. We don't need any more.
Jesus. Death by Democrats, no cutting Snap, save Snap, fund Snap, SOS for Snap, Congress kills, gone in a Snap. Although this one's a little gone in a snap. Okay, we'll do that. Make Congress live on Snap. Make Snap great again. So we have fantastic ideas. I don't know how many options you can put in a poll. If we want to poll for like two of them and split these up, you can put 4 in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just. I'm gonna paste these into our private chat, so then you can.
Okay, yeah, that can copy them.
Oh, they went all together instead of like a list. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So what should I do first here?
Totally up to you. Yeah, we might have to do. I don't know, like
what are the
3 of them with a death match or something?
Okay, so what hashtag are we picking? Just one?
Brandon. Snap Biden said, "Oh my God, we don't want it to be violent, Snow, or Yipper. We don't want it to be violent because I would like to send this to some of the elders that like help with healthcare activism and stuff, and they'll be like, why would you say that about Biden? You know."
Yeah, we might have to make it personally about him, only because of that. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll put the. I'm gonna.
Snap, SOS Snap, those
I
are good.
know there's so many good ones. Like, God damn it. Okay,
I love
so
the creativity.
I have the first 2. Is there any like? Oh, I don't know which ones to put in here. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the first 4 to start, and whatever one is the top of that, then we'll go to the next 4 or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? We'll just eliminate them as we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do a couple polls.
Tune in.
Okay, I have 4 up here. Okay, and I'm gonna put it in the chat, so it should come up in the.
Yep, it just popped up.
What is the one that you guys like?
Out of those 4, because then we'll do another.
Out of those 4, yeah, and then whatever gets the most out of that, you know what I mean. We'll save that, and then I'll do the next 4 after that. You know what I mean, and then we'll see. Then we'll just narrow it down. Because the next ones will be the
I love that idea, Nikki.
What idea is it? I don't see it. I'm not on that screen right now.
It says, so I'm not talented enough to make a video, but a Sarah McLachlan short would be amazing. For just cents a day, you can feed your own country.
Oh my gosh, Steve could make us a commercial.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, please vote in that poll. And whichever wins, I mean, we might have to go to a final.
We're gonna have to go to some kind of match or something, yeah, because then the next 4 that we have is Save Snap, Fun Snap, SOS Snap, and Congress Kills. And then after that we have 4
How many
more.
votes?
So please vote.
So there's 20 people in this watching, but there's only 10 votes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, people.
Come on, people.
Come on, we need some votes.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Something.
I like everyone playing on the Sarah McLachlan idea.
Yeah, we can totally make some things happen.
Oh yeah, I thought of that before too.
And then we have 7 more. So that's gonna be, you know, like besides those that I put in there, we have 7 more. So we're gonna vote on these ones first.
Vote them up.
Okay,
you gotta get at least
it's showing me we have 11 votes.
All right, we only need like 4 more at least.
Come on, guys.
20 people.
Let's get some more votes.
At least
help us out here. No one knows what you voted for.
I just yelled at Mr. Vegan. Did you vote in the poll? He's like, yes.
Excellent.
We got 12 votes. Come on, let's get 3 more votes. Let's get at least 15. Let's get 3/4
That would be awesome.
of everybody. Because I really want this to be everybody,
Yeah.
I don't get to vote in this. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get to vote.
Oh, you don't?
In this, so.
You can't go on your phone and tune in?
No, I'm on it. Like, no, because I'm the host. So, whoops, I just ended it. Shit, I didn't mean to end that.
Oh, I thought that's why it went away. I'm like, wait a second.
Wait, did I end the poll? I hit this thing on accident. Oh no, I didn't end the poll. No, I hid my chat.
Okay, I'm.
Okay, we got 13 votes. Come on, guys.
We got
2 more votes.
People. That's probably enough. Yeah.
No, we got.
Cool.
And then we're gonna do a second one.
It says right here.
It says 17 on mine. So.
Anthony, vote for your favorite meme. We are going to be doing a tweet storm. Whatever one you like, you can hashtag. Vote for. Yeah, our hashtag. And then we're going to be making memes and stuff and doing a tweet storm. So let us know which one you like.
Yeah, and whichever ones we pick, I'll just go ahead and update it on this document too.
Oh, we got 14 votes. We need 1 more vote, guys. Can we get 1 more vote?
1 more.
1 more vote. It looks like, I mean, it's really close. We got 43% on one, but the other one's got 50%. So we 1 more vote. Steve, did you vote?
I voted.
Okay. Vegan, you voted?
I voted.
Yep, I voted.
Okay. We got 14. We need 1 more vote. Who
I have
else
a healthy
can vote?
distrust of my government, but I voted.
And then from here, we're going to vote on the next ones.
This is more transparent than federal elections, Stever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Snowy sees 14 votes.
I see 14.
All right. So we're trying to get to 15. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
There's only 15 people in the chat now.
Oh.
So I think we should go.
Okay.
Okay, we
All
can.
Right, which one won? Who won?
Okay, Death by Democrats won this poll.
Death by Democrats.
It did.
Ooh,
okay.
That's biting.
And it shows our thing right here.
Who came in second?
Okay, so I'm going to start another poll. And this is going to be the next round of what hashtag.
All right.
And then we'll be able to.
Oh, cool! It even shows the results in the chat. That's neat.
Yeah. I can't fudge it. I can't. I can't do anything. So.
Applejack said
that's not true, Applejack. I put it in the chat.
She instructed you, pal.
That's so cool that I didn't even know how to do these polls. I would have been doing these probably all along. But I didn't even know I could do them or how would I do them until you asked if we could do a poll.
Too, I guess.
I just really wanted everybody that tuned in to be able to participate. Yeah.
I love it. I want to do these more. I want to, you know what I mean? Because I can ask you guys all kinds of cool things.
And stupid things.
Yeah, I can make up fun polls. Now, do you have to have a certain number of subscribers to do it?
I think you have to have 1,000.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay.
think so.
That's ridiculous. All right, so there is a new poll that is up. And the first one is hashtag Save Snap. The second one is Fun Snap. The third one is SOS for Snap. And the fourth one is Congress Kills. Wait, did I do that one on? Is that the right one? Right? That
I think you did it.
From the first one.
I don't think Congress Kills was on the last one. I'll let me scroll up and see.
Oh,
yeah, no, it wasn't. No. You're perfectly fine.
Okay. So let's see. We can get everybody to give a vote. No one knows what you voted for. It's anonymous. Let's try to get to, if we can get as close to 15 votes as possible. We're at 12.
That would be awesome. We got 17 people here.
Oh man, we're on a tiebreaker right now. They're all at 33%.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Oh, Nikki says they don't see it.
The poll is it's at the top of the YouTube chat.
Did it go away?
No. I still see it.
You do?
Yeah.
Top message. When I click the thing, it doesn't show me now.
I went out and went back in, and it's showing me again now.
Okay, that's.
Oh, you may have to refresh then.
Refresh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to go out and come back in to be able to see it. The SOS for Snap is in the lead at 38%. The other ones, Save Snap has it just Congress Kills and SOS for Snap are tied, and Save Snap is in third. So we need a tiebreaker here, guys. We need someone else to vote. Either oh my God, they're all tied. They're all tied.
We don't have a budget for voting. I voted stickers. Sorry. Yipper and Popeye are in the chat asking for their I voted stickers. It's outside the budget.
The gal's got his guy is biting his fingers. Okay, it says Save Snap is no, it just changed again.
35.
Oh man, it's either SOS for Snap or Save Snap.
SOS for Snap and Save Snap.
We got 20 people back in here now.
Oh. Yeah. Save Snap is up. We're like all like, what?
Josh Davis.
Hey Josh.
Here's your sticker.
Thank you, thanks, Miguel.
Yeah, but we're doing a tweet storm, Josh, and we're trying to figure out what hashtags to use. Because they're cutting food stamps for a bunch of people, and they're going to be cutting like Medicaid and benefits and stuff for people too. So we're voting on what hashtags to use. Okay, now we got 18 votes. Are we good now?
There's 21 people in the chat.
There's 21 people in here. 3 other people who haven't voted yet and would like to. Please do.
Yeah,
because this is a close one.
Nobody likes fun Snap.
I know.
Nobody likes fun Snap at all. They're just like, nope, that's a second one.
My SOS for Snap isn't winning anymore.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that one.
I voted for that one, actually. I like that.
I did too.
Yipper with the emojis.
I'm waiting. Carly Simon song.
All right. Can we get one more? Can we get one more vote? Anyone else who hasn't voted?
In here now.
Anticipation making me weak.
You're whack, Applejack.
Applejack is whack. He's the SOS for Snap. He's gonna have a badass SOS for Snap rap that we'll have to put as a gift pack.
Oh no, Josh is asking Applejack about his height.
I saw that.
Oh my God!
I have a question for you. Are you super short?
There's 24 people here now.
Come on, we gotta get some more votes here, guys.
Come on,
what hashtag would you think we should use?
Yep.
If you're here and you don't see it, hit the refresh button. What hashtag do you think that we should use to do a tweet storm to get the attention on the fact that they are cutting people's benefits? Applejack's like, those guys are just really tall. They're giants. You're hanging out with giants.
Yeah, they're wicked tall. Hey.
Yeah.
What came in? What?
Right.
How many are left out of this?
I don't know. I think most of the people have had a part of it that want to. Anyway.
We have 3 more to vote on.
Oh, there's 3 more. Okay.
All right.
So we have one more vote. So we got 19 votes.
Well, that's pretty freaking good.
Okay.
Yeah,
are we good? Are we satisfied?
That's pretty.
So
average.
the top one right now, unless someone votes in the next second, is Save Snap.
Save Snap.
Save Snap. All right.
Which one's next?
So I'm ending that poll.
SOS.
So Save Snap is the next one. And next
tie is Congress Kills with SOS Snap.
Huh?
So SOS Snap and Congress Kills are the same, have the same amount of votes.
Yeah.
So
okay. Well, we're doing another poll for the last 3.
I know.
So
Unless
and then we'll have
hashtag that someone wants to add on.
Yeah, if there's another hashtag, let us know.
If this got your creative juices flowing. I don't know. I don't want to know about any other juices though.
Hashtag.
Hashtag I don't want to know about any other juices. Oh, do you think you were going to be saying that tonight on the show?
I don't know, but I really appreciate you saying wiener sling last night on the stream with Applejack.
I totally did. I totally said wiener sling on the stream.
You've said wiener sling a few times. Now there I'm doing it. Applejack.
Oh my god.
Okay, did we get any other of them? Like, I have room for one more.
Not that I'm seeing, but I might have missed something because I didn't switch over to the chat.
All right. I didn't. Yeah, I was off of the thing. Okay.
But I think we can do a 3.
Yeah, it will help us get it down. And then this after we vote this time. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Is it coming up there?
It's cone.
Oh, what? Now there it is.
This is kind of fun. I like the
This is
participation
fun.
of the.
So we have gone in a snap, make Congress live on Snap, make Snap great again.
I like that one.
So pick your favorite, and then we're gonna take the top 3, and we're gonna vote on the top 3.
Yeah, and then the top 2 I think will be the ones we use for the tweet storm. The reason that I specifically like hashtag make Snap great again is because Snap was increased under President Trump and is now being decreased under President Biden.
I do too. And I haven't gotten to vote for any of it. So if we have a 3-way split, I guess I could be a tiebreaker because I haven't voted at all.
Ooh, I like that.
Like I'll get one vote out of you know what I mean? If it's a tiebreaker.
So we have 21 people in here. How many votes do we have?
Well, we got 16 so far. It looks like make Snap great again is really,
yeah.
It's at 56%.
Yeah, it seems
make Congress live on Snap is at 33%, and go on in a Snap is at 11%. So, we got 18 votes. Can we get any more? Any more people want to vote on this?
One or two more. Come on.
I don't know how many people are in the chat right now.
Right,
like it
fluctuates. So
yeah, it's showing me 21 right now. Oh, 22.
Okay. All right. Anyone else want to vote? And then we will end the poll and we'll take the top 3 votes. And then we're going to do a final vote. So even if you're just coming in now, you can still vote and you'll be able to vote on the final hashtags and pick your favorite. And then whatever one comes runner up, we're going to do, it'll be like down ballot.
Yeah, great again is
decisive. Choice voting.
It's true.
I love it.
True. Yeah.
See, we don't need these people, the elites and the predator class. We can take care of this shit.
We could handle it.
Yeah, with our 18 votes.
With our 18 votes, we'll decide everybody's fate.
18 million, 80 million, it don't matter. We got this shit. We don't need these people.
Mouse said Snap didn't kill itself.
Thank
Please.
you.
All right. Well, we got 18 votes on this. Does anyone else want to come in and vote? I mean, it's a pretty high margin right now. It's at 56%.
I was just going to say, I think it kind of ran away. That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was Miguel, right?
Hands down.
I think that was Miguel's. Yeah. All right. I'm going to end this poll and then I'm going to put up the 3 winners. So.
Heck yeah.
What was our first? What was our first?
I sent it in the private chat.
Oh, you
Death
put it
by
in there?
Democrats.
Nice. Oh, are you guys excited for this poll? I've never done polls before. I love this. This is fun.
This is really good
right.
practice.
It is.
Why is it? Just go away. Got it.
I think Congress people should be trained in this,
in
good place to
transparency
start.
and democracy and
Yeah.
fair elections and
Applied democracy, you know.
All right. So the first one is death by Democrats. Save Snap. And make Snap great again. Oh my god.
Snap that ass.
All right, I'm putting them up. Let's get everyone to vote and let's figure out which one. If you need to refresh or go back out and come back in, sometimes you have to do that with these polls. But there's a new poll up, and let's get everybody voting, and let's see what everybody thinks. Vote for whatever one you like as your top one.
Holy crap!
Yeah, like your most favorite. Because
Yeah,
this will be the ranked choice
Most
vote.
Favoritist.
Yeah, and then
Your
whatever
most
one is second.
favoritist.
Fuck the hungry. That's a nice one, Vicky.
Oh my god.
Get your own food, bitch. Hashtag get your own, bitch. That should have been.
Dang, that's so quick. So we got 20 people here, 15 votes already. That's awesome.
All right, so make Snap great again is definitely the number one.
Because it's so apropos. It's just exactly right. Miguel got his finger on the pulse of the nation.
All right, and then
see, this is why I wanted to bring it to the group, because I know there's super creative people here.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
exactly.
we're not just like, we're not here to like talk at you and tell you what to do. You know, we want you to make your own choices and you know, decide with us as a group, as like actually have democracy. Like,
hell
we,
yeah,
we mean this. You are the most creative wiener slinger wearing guy. Applejack.
Wiener slinger.
All right, so let's see. We got 16 votes. Can we get some more votes here, people? Can we get some more votes here?
Can we get 2 more votes at least?
Yeah.
Salty, we're voting now. We're not coming up with the hashtags anymore. People fast. Oh, that would be a solid contender.
Oh my god.
It should be.
But I like the enthusiasm and know that we can just tap into the creativity of this community for future.
Your grandma.
Oh my god.
Hashtag needs.
All right, we need one more vote. We got 18. Oh, and it's tied. Can we get one more vote?
One more vote. We need a tiebreaker.
I think we have 18 people in here right now.
Oh my god, it's even number. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
None of us will.
Well, what we can do is we can end the poll and I can put the last 2 in there and everyone can vote.
Yeah.
Or we get someone else.
That's what
to
you
vote.
should do. You should just the last 2.
Okay, so make Snap great again is gonna be 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we're gonna do death by Democrats and save Snap. Okay, so we're gonna do those other ones again.
I thought you were gonna do the tiebreaker since you didn't get to vote in any of them.
It's okay. This is fun.
Okay.
This is fun. Oh my god, I love you.
I'm like, I don't care if I
Little
get to
says
vote.
Wick needs save too. It's
totally agree with you, Little.
Yep.
Wick is not as extensive as it should be in the first place.
Yeah,
no.
Like at all.
And it was kind of cool. Like certain Wick things that we could get at the farmers market were fucking awesome.
Yeah, I used Wick when I got it when I was pregnant with Skyla and after I had her.
There's only 2 there.
Yeah, there's only 2. This is whatever you want the second one to be.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because there was a tie on that last one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
So I'm just
So
I'm just having fun. Like I want you guys to vote.
See what you're saying.
I want to see what you guys think. Either
I get
death
it.
by Democrats or save SNAP.
I think you might have a polling addiction problem.
It's just fun to see what comes up. I don't know which one's going to be the, I don't know which one's going to be.
Stop enabling her, vegan.
I just asked a question. Do you know how to do this?
I don't.
Leading
I did it.
question.
I didn't know how.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we got 20 people in here. Can we get some more votes on here? Can we get at least 3 more votes?
Yeah, at least
Vote.
15. And I promise this is the last poll, you guys. Well, I promise that. Lucky's in the driver's seat, so I don't speak for her.
Yeah, we don't speak for each other ever. I can't guarantee
Ever.
that there won't be any poll. I'm a pollster now. It's fun.
All right, so yeah.
100, Miguel. She's a pro. Now there's going to be a poll in every stream. At least one.
You know it. I'm like, it could be something random, Applejacks, I speak for everyone. All right, we got Safe Snap at 69% and Death by Democrats at 31%. So come on, we got to get a couple more votes here. Come on, we got like 20 people in here. Give us a vote. No one will know. No one's going to hurt you if you vote. I don't care which one you vote for. Vote for what you like.
I see that Drizzle Snake said Lala's phone died. So just tell us in the chat what she would vote for. $69.
Yeah, which one?
$69 a who?
Said a what?
What?
Somebody said.
Which one does Lala like? I don't think it would change it much, even if it was her vote.
Yeah, I mean that.
Are you
it's no longer 69. Okay.
It's 64%
Mm-hmm.
for Save Snap, and
how many
36 for
votes?
Death
Why
by
does it
Democrats.
stop showing me how many votes there are? That's weird.
It says there's 14. Can we get one more? Maybe one more vote? One more
más,
vote.
por
Can we get a
favor.
Lala vote?
Ooh, Lala likes Save Snap. I like that one too.
She likes Save Snap. And we got 15 votes, and it's at 60%. So Save Snap is the winner. Make Snap great again and Save Snap. Jenna Colby said Death by Democrats is the correct answer. Jenna! No, I won't be lobbying anything. We're not.
Just voting on things. Demonstrating how democracy is supposed to work.
Okay, so we got 2 hashtags for the tweets.
Who wanted to see this guy? Who voted for this guy?
Who had Leo?
For Leo?
Who had Leo on their bingo card?
Mike looked
Okay, so but what is the call to action? So that's something we need to figure out. Like, what do we want to happen?
Well, not taking away that amount of funds each month would be a good place to start.
Okay.
You know, declaring that.
So reverse that portion of the legislation that passed in December.
Yeah, how do we phrase it where it's like?
Yeah, you want to repeal the legislation that was passed, or at least that portion of the bill.
Yeah, Nikki said, bring back our money from Ukraine.
Yeah. I want to give us some of that money from Ukraine, and then we can feed some of the people. But
Oh God.
I don't understand how that.
Yeah, food not war. That's a good one, Drizzle.
Food not war. I like that.
It's kind of like food not bombs, but you know what I mean? Like food not Ukraine. You know?
Food not war is perfect.
Feed us, not Ukraine.
That's
like,
short and to the point.
Stop feeding Ukraine. Stop feeding Ukraine our SNAP benefits.
Yeah. Stop giving Ukraine.
What I can do is I will go through the actual like legislation to see what section that we'd be asking them to repeal, so I can actually note that. But I think that that's a really good ask. Like that's the call to action, is asking Congress to repeal the portion, like I said, that I'll look up, of the bill that decreases SNAP benefits under the emergency allotment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
That's a good call.
Like that seems like the appropriate. That's basically what we're asking, is like, don't do this thing that you're doing because it's
yeah, like it's so obvious to us, you know.
And we know that even though this is the appropriation, this was in the appropriations bill, which is the fiscal budget through September 2023. So how Congress is funding itself. We know that they hold votes and pass legislation that's outside of that, because we saw that they're very forthcoming with giving money to Ukraine. So at the very least, they could give some money to the people who need it to, you know, have food.
Exactly. That's like that's the minimum ask, right? I mean, that's what we're asking for, is like, you know, they absolutely have the means in which to enact legislation that would, you know, make those people who are losing benefits for the other thing be made whole. And that's what we should be asking for. I agree.
I'm just going to add some of these that are being listed as well, just for future reference for things that we might want to do. Even though they're not necessarily going to be part of this since we just voted. But I do like the language of food.
What is flying over us?
That's like a big helicopter. One of them big.
Do you say helicopter?
It sounds like like a freaking military copter.
Helitractor.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I like this. What Nikki M said. Snap out of it, Congress. Like that would be a good, like, you know, something to put on a meme or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I like that. I just went ahead and added to this. We demand food, not war, by asking Congress to repeal this portion of the bill. And then we could put, you know, like you said, on a meme or what have you, a graphic. Snap out of it, Congress is a good idea.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then I was gonna show, I really do want to ask everyone who's here tonight if there's anyone who's willing to help write out some tweets, so we could have like 3 or 5 of them already pre-made, which we can share with our own, like, you know, friends and stuff that we know on the interwebs, and ask them, hey, you know, send them the Google document link, which will have all of the information. It'll have the graphics in there. It'll have the preset tweets. It'll have a script, a small, like, what you could say in a voicemail if you decide to call, something that you can copy and paste if you decide to do the submission form. It's kind of like this. This is one that National Single Payer put together, and PNHP, what back in May of last year, was to end privatization of Medicare, which has honestly ramped up, and it's disgusting. But they did set up scripts on, wow, it's so slow when I'm streaming.
So it looks like Safe Snap is in the win for so far.
Really?
Oh, I thought we decided on it. I went ahead and just highlighted it because it was such a drastic. Oh, I guess it's not anymore. Wow. A whole lot more votes came in.
Yep.
Cool. 21 votes on that?
Damn, that was a good one.
That's awesome, yeah. But here they put together scripts on like what to say. So I made it into a graphic form for this particular tweet storm, so people could just like read it off their phone. Or if they want to, this again was specific to Medicare. So we would have something different, but just essentially the same thing, where we would kind of just be guiding people. You can totally say what you want. If you decide to leave a message and you just want to like go off the rails and freaking scream at them, you totally can. But if you're like someone who's not comfortable talking on the phone, but you know, build up the courage to go ahead and make the call to the White House, we'll have like a little script for you. So if anybody in the chat wants to help write up a little script for calling.
Why are we calling Aaron Mate? Why are we calling Aaron Mate? Like,
we
what?
have to alert the press.
Oh, is that who we're calling?
Yeah,
I don't think he covers this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know if he necessarily cares about it.
But
because
wait,
he's
you
not
said
impacted
war,
by it.
so hold on. Should we call?
Well, and if you do have dollars that you can get the attention of any of the larger channels, and you have a couple dollars, no, do not do this if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't want to, like there's no pressure. But if you want to support this and try to get the attention, maybe we can get like, you know, like get the attention to some of the bigger channels, you know, try, and we can get them to try to share the information that we're talking about.
I don't know why he's doing that.
You know, I'm kind of on the outskirts of all of that. You know what I mean? I don't have access.
We don't got no juice card.
No, I don't have any
juice card. We burned all the bridges. All the people that could have been some sort of stepping stone.
No, we're just like, no, we're just gonna ask people to put it out there to anybody that they, you know, any other channels that they watch, any information. If you do super chats or you do tips or whatever, if you feel inclined, maybe you can get them to bring it to their attention. I will share it out to as many places as I possibly can. And yeah, little, if you can reach out to JB, like we can tag people on, you know, on Twitter, let people know.
Even on other
Facebook,
socials as well, Facebook, Instagram. Yep. The one thing that I wanted to make a point of is that SNAP benefits are ending effective March 1st, which is this Wednesday. So what we're trying to do is this tweet storm and call-in action this Tuesday, which is February 28th. So if there's anyone in the chat that's interested in helping make some graphics, like within the next 24 hours, so we can send information out to people and disseminate this whole document. Like they're going to get to see all of this. There's nothing that will be hidden. It'll have whatever graphics are made, whatever scripts are written up, whatever preformed tweets are set. And also I do have on how to schedule tweets in here. So like if you're not,
because I don't know how to do that. Did you know that? I don't know how to schedule a tweet. I don't know how to do it.
It's totally fine. I didn't know how to do it until I did tweet storm stuff. So it's totally fine. That's why I actually have my Twitter up right now. So if you click on tweet, and again, this is from a desktop. I don't know how to schedule tweets from a phone. I've tried, but I can't figure it out. So if somebody else knows how to do that, please share that, because then we can add it to this Google document, a guide for people. So I'll just do that again since I was blah blahing.
Jenna Colby, you have not made me mad one bit. I adore you.
Yeah.
She said, "Let the bridges I burn light the way."
Exactly.
And I feel like I pissed everyone off being antagonized.
Well, we have that effect too. It's like when your honesty gets kicked in the face every time, and being truthful with people and holding people accountable.
Oh yeah.
Is the last thing that people want to hear, and the last thing they want to do. So the easiest thing to do is just recoil and flail and smear and say stupid shit, and you know, that's just like seems to be the standard of the day, you know.
Are you on Vicky, are you on Facebook or any other social medias?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why we wanted to decide on the hashtags, because it doesn't matter what platform you're on, you can use these same hashtags and then it will all interconnect. So, like, if anyone Googles hashtag make Snap great again, it will show them, oh, you know, Vicky posted this on Facebook and Lucky posted this on Twitter and da da da. It will show you where that's coming from, like when you search that. You're not on any social platforms, Vicky?
You can always email them too. Like you can email
yeah,
the
you can
tags
totally
out
send
to
it out to friends and
people.
family.
However, you know, if there isn't, then there isn't. But we appreciate you, and you know.
Well, I mean, I'm totally first of all,
posts.
respect, because I'd love to get rid of all of my socials because I just can't stand them anymore. But also curious if you got booted from all of them.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm banned from Facebook for life because they said I'm not a real person.
Jenna Colby, you are cracking me up. She says she's been trolling Jimmy Dore's spaces, telling him I heard the train was wearing a COVID mask to try to get his attention.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Just really quickly though, before I forget. So if you click on tweet, this is again from a desktop. I don't know how to do it from a cell phone. Click on tweet. It's going to take forever to load. And then right here, I know it's super tiny, but this one right here is to schedule. I don't know if you can see the word schedule on there, because again, it's like really tiny and I don't know how to blow this screen up. But if you hit schedule, it asks you when you want it to be sent. So right now it's auto set for March 3rd, but I would change that because we're looking to do it this Tuesday, which is February 28th. And it automatically sets for your time zone. So mine's showing Pacific, but you know, if you're East Coast, Central, whatever, it'll adjust to that. And this is something that we'd want to start around 11 or 12 Eastern. So, you know, because if you do like 12 Eastern, then it's 9 o'clock Pacific, so you can get more people on board. Because if you do it like 9 a.m. Eastern, you're screwed out of the people on the West Coast because it's 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not up at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm still like, no, I'm not awake and moving around then.
Yeah, me either. But I think that if we did it at, let's say, 12 o'clock Eastern, then that would be 9 a.m. Pacific. So I think that's a good time to start it if everyone's cool with that. But that's when you can schedule, and you can schedule them to post like by the minute. So if there's like 5 that we end up putting together tweets, you can have one send out and then, you know, wait 10 minutes or 7 minutes if you want, and then another one can be scheduled to go out after that. So you can schedule multiple tweets.
How many? I was gonna say, how many can we schedule to do, and will it flag us if we do too many tweets like that? Like,
that's why you want to space them out. So you don't want to have them all coming out right at noon, because then your account will get flagged. So you'll want to do a little bit of space in between. It's just like if you
don't be a little flagger. That's what she said.
Yeah, don't flag. But say, for example, from the Google document, you copy one of the preform tweets and paste it into a tweet, send that, and then you go to comment that same thing on somebody's timeline. We'll just use, I don't know, RBN as an example. And it will say, oops, you already sent that tweet, because it's recognizing that it's the same exact text. So that's why you want to include like graphics with it also, because it'll be different than it was previously. So do different graphics, do a combination of tweets. But yeah, if we could get 3 to 5 preform set up tweets and then 3 to 5 graphics, that would be amazing. And the graphics can include the information on phone calling. It can include the hashtags. It can include information from any of the websites. And I think now would probably be a good time to, oh my God, this is so blown up, to put this Google document into the chat. So anyone who wants to participate can use this information that's in here, can put the graphics that you make in here.
Pay no mind to the counter.
Yeah, that's just the ticking time bomb that Steve put in here.
Just the time. It's just telling
it just
you
keeps
gotta
counting. It just keeps counting down. I don't know. Steve does things. I don't know, guys.
Sometimes I do things.
I liked it. I thought it was funny. At first I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually counting down. It stressed me out at first. And then I was like, oh, it resets. Okay.
It just keeps counting down.
You can make it really small or really big. It's fine, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you guys want to drop that link into the chat now that, you know, we kind of went through it. I just didn't want people to get this document and then start clicking all of the things without going through why we're doing it first. But now you guys can access all of the information that was just on screen.
Okay, what do I put
up here at the top? If you do this, can I do it?
Can you what?
I don't think that I can. Here, I'll put it in here.
Link work?
Yeah. Right
here, I'll just put it in our private chat. But for some reason, it won't let StreamYard won't let me chat in here, even though it made me link my YouTube.
Yeah. No, I think I just put the same one in there. Is that the same
Okay,
one?
perfect.
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
Yeah,
that's the one, people. And I do things. I do.
Yeah, so if you're interested in helping, please notify in the chat and how I can reach out to you. And we can also just work virtually in this document. Please don't delete anything that's already in here. I went ahead and saved a copy of it just in case, because sometimes, you know, shit happens. But, you know, just try and be mindful that other people, because this is a completely open public link. So, you know, when you're hitting up, you know, other podcasters and things like that, you want them to participate in this, you can actually give them this Google document.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's super handy. Really, really cool organization tool. I like it.
We should make a copy of it just in case.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a good idea to have a copy just in case it gets deleted by whatever fucking accidental fucking chance of nature that happens.
Yeah, we'll just make sure that we keep an updated copy of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I have. I'm really glad that you reached out to me, Lucky, to talk about this, because I'm actually impacted by the reduction of food stamps. I just qualified at the beginning. Yeah, I just qualified at the beginning of February. And so this is my first month, and I got an additional $95 for February only, which I won't get in March. So trying to feed 2 people with I think it's $200 once I lose that 95 is going to be interesting. I'm not saying it's not doable, but it definitely is helpful to have that extra $95.
Absolutely. It makes the difference between whether you can get something healthier or I have to settle for something. It really, really does, you know, and, you know, everybody, you know, not everybody uses this benefit, but it does. People, a lot of people are affected by this.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the thing is, a lot of people don't even talk about it. So there's people in your life that you know and that you love, that you work with, that your neighbors next to that may be receiving these benefits, and you don't even know, because a lot of people are ashamed to talk about it.
Yeah.
Good night, Nikki M.
Good night, Nikki.
Yeah, Jenna said she hit the request access button. Okay.
I think you might have to change a setting then on this document.
Okay.
How do I do that?
I'm going to see if I can do it.
There's permissions or something.
It says only people with this access or with this link. Okay. So I just updated it.
Do we have it copied?
Okay. I think that everyone should be able to access it now.
I think so.
Without having to get permission.
Yeah.
But do we have all of it copied?
I don't know.
Wait. No. You don't need to do that. If you go up to this, up at the file. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then hit
Go to
make
the files.
copy.
Yeah.
In the upper left, go to file.
File, make a copy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boom.
make a copy, and it'll ask you what you want to save it as.
What do I want to save it, Steve?
You want to save it wherever you want to save it.
My drive?
Sure.
Yeah.
You could, yeah.
So you just put it in yours.
Yeah.
And so it's going to copy what is currently existing in that document.
Right. Until you copy it again. Until you update it again.
Okay. So it's going to be saved. We have at least a copy of it. We can keep updating the copies.
Good night. You
That way, we can make sure that, in case.
But yeah, that's all I had for tonight. I know that you have a documentary, so I'm going to actually bounce so I can join the chat and watch the documentary with all y'all.
I know, I'm really excited to watch it. Thank you so much for coming on, because I don't think I would have been able to as thoroughly explain all of this, because I haven't, I've participated in Storm, but I didn't know all the details and all that about that. So I really, really appreciate you coming on with all your knowledge and being able to guide us through this. We'll be doing it more. Well, if the community likes it and we want to take action and
you want to have some polls.
And we want to have some polls.
No, I think that's a great idea. I love that this is something that, anyone can participate. Like you said, it's cross-platform as long as we're using the same hashtags and disseminating the same information. It doesn't matter if you're on Instagram, Facebook, like I said, Gab, Parler, all of those other ones as well. It doesn't have to be just Twitter. It's just convenient to call it a tweet storm.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's others in the chat that have more information about doing tweet storms, like I said, please share it, because the more we know, the better we'll be. But yeah.
And share it to anybody that we can get. I don't care if they, you know what I mean? I don't care. This affects everybody. We need everybody in on this. We need everybody in on this. No matter
it doesn't matter
benefits or not. If we need to across the spectrum. It doesn't matter what your political views are. It doesn't matter whether they like us or don't like us or know us or don't know us. This is important, and we need to make sure that this gets across everywhere, because this is going to affect everybody.
So we're going to try that, Kel.
Yep. Yeah. And I think that, this will be our first campaign together, and who knows what we'll do in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's really exciting. But I love you guys. And if you guys have any questions, anyone, not just Lucky or Seaver, if anyone has any questions, you can hit me up and I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. And if I don't know the answer, then we can figure it out together.
Nice. Yes.
Absolutely. And Steve, where did you put the Rumble link? Did you put that somewhere?
Did I put it somewhere? I posted it on Twitter at some point.
Okay. I don't know the Rumble link from here. I guess I gotta
You just gotta go to Rumble and click on your content. Well, thank you.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out of that right now, and there we go. And I'm gonna pull up Rumble.
Pull up the Rumbles.
Make sure that we're gonna go
all right,
over there.
Beautiful humans. I'm gonna bounce from the screen and join you in the chat so we can watch this documentary together.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
And bounce over to the Rumbles.
Yeah, well, I'm getting the link first, and then we'll bounce over to the Rumble. We have to give people the opportunity to get over there.
You got to guide everyone over there. You gotta shepherd them.
Everybody just start chanting with me now. Rumble.
All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, we love you. Thank you. All right, got our Rumble link. I got it. I found it.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Here is the Rumble link. I'm putting it in the chat.
Content. Kombucha.
I'm hitting it now to the chat. So
still have ginger ales.
And we are also on Odyssey. Where's the Odyssey link? Do you ever read the Odyssey link?
I don't know that. I don't know the answer. I see Huck Flem already over at the Rumbles.
Nice. So we're going to be heading over because we are going to watch documentary along with you guys. We haven't watched it, heard about it, been following everything really closely. So I'm really, excited to see this documentary. I heard it's going to make me really upset. So
it is going to make everybody upset, but we have to watch it because we can't let these fuckers fool everybody again.
But we'll talk about that.
Yes, we will.
Over there, because we can't talk about that here.
Talking about what? I was talking about nothing, baby.
What the heck does this do? I'm just trying to get to the Rumble link. Why is my channel coming up? Is it under the right one?
Yeah. I think so. Rumble, you have one.
No, Odyssey, Steve.
Odyssey, I don't fucking know, dude. Honestly, Odyssey, I don't know. Odyssey, I don't know.
It doesn't look like it's on the channel that I actually have all my subscribers on.
Yeah, no, I did put it on the channel that had 43 subscribers on it. That's what I did.
I didn't see it there. No, it's not. Oh, no, it's we're having a hard time. Is it working?
Is it Odyssey having a hard time or is it us?
No, it's here.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I found it. This says Apple Polar Bear though as the link. The link itself says, yeah, it's Applejack surviving the polar plunge.
It took yesterday's thumbnail. That's just bizarre.
Okay. I don't know what's happening.
Well, that's the one. It's working on Odyssey. Okay. Miguel's on Odyssey. We got 13 people watching.
On Odyssey or Rumble?
I mean Rumble. I'm sorry. Did I say Odyssey?
So we're on Odyssey and Rumble. You guys come over and join us. Hey, Steve Wolf, dude. We're about to head over to Rumble right now. Oh, I see some of you guys over here on Rumble. Don't forget to hit the like wherever you are. There's that Rumble link again. I just put I think the Rumble one is linked up there. So we're going to be going over to watch documentary. I'm not cutting the YouTube off quite yet, but I will be. Did you send? Where can I get the information for this?
Information for what? Odyssey?
Documentary.
On the page for the documentary, there's a .com. There's it's timesnow.movie.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to show the other thing that happened too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Another friggin' doofus. Another pretender.
All right, is everybody heading over to Rumble? We got some people over here.
Yeah, we got 18.
Don't type as me. Type as yourself,
We got
Steve.
18 people over here. I can't type those for myself over here.
Oh my god. Yes, you can.
No, I can't. Popeye says I'm not wearing any socks. Get your shoes and socks off, people. It's right around the corner. Out through the night in the whispering breeze, to the place where they keep the imaginary season.
Here it is. Yeah, I want to play you guys a clip too, just to set this up and before we get into it. Yeah, everybody should check out YepX site.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
And Sean 80s is here now. What? Everybody has different names on Rumble, so I don't know. Oh. Woodrow. You bouncy little fucker. Pretender cockonomics.
We're gonna watch this guy. You guys remember this guy? All right, we're gonna have to be saying goodbye to YouTube, so I hope that you guys will come over to Rumble or Odyssey.
Got 20 people watching in Rumble, so that's predominantly most are bad, I think. Except for the other people who watch on Rumble as well. So I don't know. Hell if I know.
And there's Odyssey link. I wanted to give those out one more time. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with us, and everyone who's been here with us on YouTube. We have to move over here where we won't get dinged for playing this stuff.
That's right. We don't want to get a ding.
So we're gonna say goodbye, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Come watch along with us. All right, we are removing YouTube.
All right, that sound was us disconnecting from YouTube.